Hi, so my sister is asking me about the metrics for Ehlers-Danlos, and I have vascular Ehlers-Danlos, and there wasn't like a blood test. I went to see a geneticist about something else, and she told me that, yeah, there's not a genetic test for Ehlers-Danlos, however, it does appear to be genetic. One of the metrics was like the dentin on your teeth, like it's pretty thin, unfortunately. Also like skin flexibility, like how far you can stretch your skin, how easily you bruise. Connective tissue is everywhere. It connects your muscles, your ligaments, your tendons. So some of it has to do with like how easily you can dislocate, like, you know, different things. Like I can actually dislocate my entire wrist too. I can dislocate my jaw and a lot of other things. Like, I mean, even the cartilage is really like flexible. But one of the metrics was, can you touch your fingers to your forearm? And like, kind of hard to show, but like, yeah, I can do that. I can do that with pretty much, sorry, this hand kind of gets in the way, but like every finger except the pointer is really, really difficult. And I can like bend my hands pretty much all the way around. And that's multiple dislocations. But the one really interesting one is like, sorry, this is my work uniform, is the fact that I will never have a flat stomach. And it's not that I don't have muscle, it's that everything's too stretchy. Yeah, I could stand to lose a few pounds, but like, there is musculature there. Like, you can see the lineus alba. I do have muscle under there, but it's just connective tissue is a little too wiggly. But the really fun one is, like, right, I'm squatting here. I'm not doing anything. Not a problem. And I can stand up without using my hands. Like, not a lot of people can do that apparently, and not a lot of people can just hold their knees and rock the house apparently. But yeah, it's just odd to me that like not a lot of people can bend and move in, well, I guess what would be unnatural ways. Sorry, this is inappropriate looking. But yeah, I mean, just people can't like bend their knees side to side. What are you talking about? I mean, what do you mean that people can't like get their feet all the way up to their ears? Yeah, sorry, it's a little hard to balance for that long. I mean, what do you mean you can't just bend however you please? Like, but the one that's really exciting that I guess like not a lot of people can do is a back bend, right? Can you hold it though without falling? Because like I used to be able to do a full back bend, but just gotta get your feet far enough apart and then, you know, just like, how far can you get and hold it? Like, this isn't that difficult. And I don't get it. Like, what I really don't get is I have 5 spinal fractures. I can do that, and other people can't. Something really interesting. Connective tissues everywhere, right? So I can use it with my voice. I can actually make my voice a lot higher and fairly deep as well.
But also a lot higher. And it doesn't take any effort?
But neither does this. So it kind of runs like a good amount of range. But I used to have a lisp. And the speech therapist said that there really wasn't anything wrong with the way that I spoke. It was more that I had too much tongue for my mouth. How does that happen exactly, right? Well, this is how. And that's connective tissue. What is also connective tissue is your heart. And vascular Ehlers-Danlos, it affects the veins and your heart. And basically it's vasodilation. My grandfather, I guess, had it as well. And he said that basically, well, he was a mechanic, so he described it as a mechanic. And he said that your engine runs a pint low, just like mine. Yeah. It has caused problems, but that's the very extreme basics of it. Like, yeah, I'm really muscular, but I don't look it. I probably never will. Like, I can move 500 pounds. I'll struggle, but like I can move 500 pounds. I can move 400 pounds, not a problem. On my own. Before I busted up my knee, I was maxing out the leg press at 500. And I know that I can lift over 100 pounds over my head, not a problem. Yeah. I can lift my daughter one-armed. And I don't know how much she weighs, honestly. I haven't weighed her recently. But she's got to weigh somewhere around 80 pounds. Yeah, and hold her up like one-handed. Like, I can do it. While she's trying to crawl all over me and kick me in the face at a trampoline park. Fun stuff. She's got Ehlers-Danlos too. And, like, kid, don't hurt yourself. I know that you can. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. But yeah, like, I mean, I don't have a problem completely dislocating every joint. Like, it's not an issue. Like, even that one. So that's what Ehlers-Danlos is. It's a connective tissue disorder that mostly affects the joints. But your whole body is connective tissue, so it really affects everything. But vascular Ehlers-Danlos is a rare subset of Ehlers-Danlos. There's not really a test for it. It's a physical metric. Hope that explains it a little bit.